Hi fam, welcome back to my channel again. My name is Ritzy Ruthie and it feels good to be back with another update as usual. Alright, to all my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the fam bam. You're most definitely welcome. That's my welcome dance, like hey. And to all my OGs, thank you again for clicking to watch my video. Alright, I've got another Big Brother Naija update. Sorry, if you're watching this and I have this same top on, that's because I'm actually batch filming. I'm like doing several videos in one day just so that I have enough content to give to you, because I don't want you guys to stay a day or two without my videos, because I know how you guys attack me in the comment section for not bringing out videos on time. So yeah, let's talk about Lolu's situation. I'm not even laughing, like my sister is in the background laughing, so that's the reason why I'm laughing, because this is actually a very serious matter. On Monday evening, Lolu had his he had his diary session with Big Brother, and you know, I don't know even how the conversation got to the point where Lolu started talking about you know, the fact that he was molested as a child. Lolu felt comfortable enough having that conversation in Big Brother's confined space of the diary room. And you know, he was talking about how at the age of 4 up until the age of 9, the housemaid continuously molested him. And there was something that he said that really made lots of people on social media feel like he was adding a little bit of salt and Maggi and pepper to his story. You know, so he talked and he was like, oh, I was molested from the age of 4 to the age of 9. So happened to me. She would take me, she would do this, she would do that. And you know, apart from now, this is the first time I'm actually openly talking about this in the public space. I never have done that before. And the only person I think he said the only person he told was his sister later on. But the 4 years of this happening to him, he did not tell anybody. And Big Brother was like, okay, so why didn't you tell anybody? And it was like, because at that point he knew his mother was going through a lot, and that he didn't want to add more to her plate by telling her what was happening to him. And that was where lots of people had problems with that story, because they were like, sympathy vote loading. Now, as a child of 4 years old, actually 5, it started at the age of 5 and lasted to the age of 9, because this went on for 4 years. And people feel like as a child of 5 years old, you don't know nothing about what your parents are going through. Like seriously, you're 5. You're thinking about toys and Superman and Lego. You're thinking about ice cream and biscuits. You're thinking about how to go and play in the sun. At 5, you're not mature enough to discern how bad your parents have it. If you're even poor from the church ratiest, in quotes, family, you probably wouldn't even know at 5. Like, you don't know nothing. So people feel like, you know what, this is just basically, yeah, maybe you had that situation. People feel like he's still looking for his fishing, is really like fishing for votes, because at 5 you know nothing. At 5, if you did not tell, it was probably because she threatened you. You were afraid she was going to do something to you or do something to your mother or father because she had threatened you. But for a child of 5 years, 6 years, 7 years to really think and say, oh, my mom is having it bad, I can't tell her that this auntie is touching me on my wee-wee. Like, people feel like that's like pushing the story a little bit far. But I really like the fact, I really must commend Lolu truly, regardless of whatever people think. I really must commend him for opening up and talking about his story, because when people talk about child molestation, what they really mostly talk about is female children getting molested, not really thinking that, you know what, a male child could also be molested, could be molested by someone of the same sex, could also be molested of someone of the opposite sex. So when adults and parents are thinking about taking care of their children, they should not only think about protecting the female children, because the male children are children regardless. Up until the age of 18, you're still a child. You're still under that care and protection of your parents. So I like the fact that this is coming out now, because I mean, more people would be inclined to take care of their children, male children, female children, equally, knowing that they should have a friendship with their children in such a way that the child is able to open up and tell their parents, this person is touching me in my wee-wee, or touching me in a place, I'm feeling pains. Like, you should have that open conversation. You have that open atmosphere between you and your child, that your child can actually, you know, rely on you to the point of telling you things that they're scared of, things that they feel threatened about. So I really commend Lolu for opening up and talking about this. Now, whether this was done as a form of therapy to let go of it and let things off of his chest, or whether he did it to fish for votes, to be honest, I really don't care. I really don't care. I'm just saying kudos to him. So to other guys who have been molested and you want to come out, there's no shame. You were a child. Somebody took advantage of your innocence. You should not feel ashamed. The perpetrator is the person that should feel ashamed. So big ups to everyone who have had this problem and struggle and they're still moving on with their lives. I would say big ups to you. Alright, so that's it that I have for you tonight on my Big Brother Naija update. I'm going to be catching you in the next one. Bye.